Welcome to PPI Recording Studio nestled in the cradle of New York City. Welcome to the first weekly episode for the brand new year, which is 2025 January of, for Dedication Around the Nation weekly video marketing series, because we are getting it out to the nation and beyond.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
First photo you see come up today is a thank you for all our YouTube channel subscribers for their foundational techno YouTube channel support as a subscriber. So to become a subscriber, it's very easy, quick, and simple. As you're watching today's episode, lower right-hand corner of your screen, you see a red button. Just click on, please, to that red button right down there, and you become a subscriber, please.
Boing.
As well, the lower portion of your viewing screen, you'll see this insignia, which is the like button. You click onto that, please, to like this video for YouTube tabulation. And then right to the right of the like button is the share box, and you can click onto that as well to share this episode with your family, friends, and social media, please. Now, next photo you see come up is a thank you to Tom Lawless and his Astroflower weekly video series. And it's all about astrology, tarot card, and energy work. So thank you, Tom, for your continued support across the pond. Also, Happy New Year, my friend. And live links, live links to the text description area to Tom's YouTube channel makes it very easy to gain access to the Astroflower. Next photo you're going to see come up, and that is for our last episode here, December 27, 2024. If you've not seen it, live link in the text description area makes it very easy for you to click on to watch that episode. Now, a follow-up to the December 27, 2024 episode is first for Paul Ponder's podcast series. You're going to see the image on your screen, and the host is Paul Solano. We've been marketing them for now approximately 2 years, just shy of 2 years, and they have a brand new episode coming up tomorrow, January 9, 2025. Live links in the text description area to the website, also the YouTube channel, so you can catch that new episode, Paul Ponders. Next one is the follow-up for December 27th as well, and that is a post-holiday celebration recap, and that is for our December 30, 2024 Jazzin' in the New Year event up at Pearl Street Station, 53 Summer Street, Malden, Massachusetts, just north of Boston. And I was up there performing that night with John Boboian, wonderful guitarist, composer, musician, 44 years of being a musician professor, or music professor, I should say, at Berkeley. And we had a ball, as always. John and I really just slammed it. It was very, very cool. He's such a wonderful musician to work with. And you're going to see a photo on your screen. This was the gang at the end. This was the holdout gang. Everybody that stayed to the very end. And we got a photo of them with the horns and hats, and took out the new year and said goodbye to 2024. And what was even more cool was...
no one got arrested.
Nobody got arrested. And what was even more cool was we, as a surprise to John, we celebrated his birthday, which is the end of December. So thank you to Paul Solano, the general manager of Pearl Street Station, and Tara. And you see Tara in the photo here. And we got a piece of cake, and we put a candle in it, and we surprised John. Everybody sang happy birthday to him. So it was very cool. Now, amongst that evening, which was really cool, which was a big surprise as well, beyond celebrating John's birthday, is PJ, Paul SIESWERDA, who's part of the Gotham Whale Foundation, because Gotham Whale was a fundraiser for them that night, meaning December 30, 2024. He and I got there about 4 o'clock at Pearl Street, started setting up for the evening, right? So as we're setting up, a friend of his, Mike Brandano, comes in, and he said he couldn't stay. It was very sweet of him to stop by, hands PJ an envelope, and he said, this is a donation for the evening and towards Gotham Whale. And he said, you know, they talked for a few minutes, and then we got introduced, and then he split, which was very, very sweet of him to do that. So when he left, we opened up the envelope, and we were shocked at the amount of money. I mean, very, very generous, extremely generous. So that set the tone for the evening, and we got some really wonderful donations for Gotham Whale that night. So thank you.
That's why I'm raising your rate.
Right. So thank you to PJ for bringing in his friends. That was the point, because it is local. The family is based out of Malden, Massachusetts, right? So it was really, really cool. Brandano Plumbing and Heating and Fire Protection, as you see on your screen. So this is a little plug for Mike, that one, as a way of saying thank you. So they're located at 65 Clinton Street, Malden, Massachusetts. Zip code is 02148. And as you see on your screen, some of the some of the services they offer are bathroom reconstruction, also kitchen reconstruction, certainly gas fittings, fire protection systems, also boiler repair, also boiler installations. It's all right on your screen. It's like one call for all your plumbing needs, does it all to Brandano. So I'll have live link in the text description area to Mike Brandano's website. Makes it very easy to connect with Brandano Plumbing and also heating and also gas fitting and fire protection. And once again, thank you, Michael, for that very generous support of Gotham Whale. Now, as far as donations are concerned, next photo you're going to see on your screen, and this is for Paul Solano. So I was getting ready to leave. Vent was all over. I changed my clothes, and Paul Solano, you're going to see on your screen, is the gentleman with the red shirt, and he's to the left. And Paul came up to me and gave me a check, and he said, "This is for you for the last 2 or so years of all the support, courtesy, by the way, of marketing for Pearl Street Station and also Paul Solano for Paul Ponders." And I was like, yeah, I mean, it's my pleasure to do it. I'm happy to do it. And he said, well, this is just a little way of saying thank you.
Captain America saves the world.
Very, very, very sweet, Paul. So thank you so much for the donation of Project 142. It's already been spent. So God bless your heart. Great way to start off the new year and certainly close out 2024. Now, for Gotham Whale, which is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, 2 events are coming up in the close future for 2025. First is February 16, 2025. You're going to see the flyer. I just put it together. For Jenkinsons Aquarium, we are invited, meaning Gotham Whale is invited to come back down to participate in one of their events. And this is noon to 4 on Sunday, February 16, and is a World Whale Day. And thank you so much for Cindy Claus, the director, for inviting Gotham Whale back. And we are definitely going to be a part of that afternoon. So come on down, explore the aquarium. I've been there representing Gotham Whale August 10, 2024 for an event, and just such a wonderful place to be beyond the aquarium. And the staff is just a real terrific group of young people. Really is. I had a ball and made some fast friends there that day. So live links in the text description area to Jenkinsons Aquarium website, also their Facebook page, also the Facebook event link for that specific event. Now they are open, meaning Jenkinsons Aquarium, all year round, and also for January 2025, it's half off admission for weekdays right now. Not weekends and holidays, but for weekdays. So if you want to go and explore the aquarium on a weekday, you get half price admission. So next one I'm going to talk about for Gotham Whale coming up, an event, and we're going to be there as a presenter, and that is for March 28, 29, and 30, 2025, and that's for the 46th annual Beneath the Sea Weekend Expo event, and that is going to be at the Meadowlands Expo Center in Secaucus, New Jersey.
That's near where I live, man.
And we're so happy to be back there once again, to be not only a presenter this time, but we've been asked, meaning Gotham Whale, and myself specifically, been asked to be a speaker there. So that's even much better, and certainly appreciate the cross-mutual support with the Beneath the Sea staff, especially Pat. She's a sweetheart. So live links in the text description area to Beneath the Sea website, Beneath the Sea Facebook page, and the early bird tickets are available through January 20, 2025 for Beneath the Sea. So get on those links, get your early bird reduced fare tickets for Beneath the Sea for March 28th, 29th, and 30th at the Meadowlands Expo Center in Secaucus, New Jersey. So this is a little segment for the What's New in the Deep Blue desk here at Dedication Around the Nation. I was going to say Gotham Whale. Could be. But I also have my Jenkinsons hat on today, my official Jenkinsons hat. And so you're going to say, so what's the analogy, or what's the connection between this knife and between the Deep Blue Sea? Well, I'm going to tell you. So yesterday I was out doing my 7-mile walk. I went across Waterbury, where I live, to go shopping. And as I was coming back, I find this knife on a very busy highway lying on the side of the road. There's like a debris around it. So it had been there for a while. And I'm saying, man, as former police officer, this is not a good thing to be hanging out on the side of the road, man, because somebody could pick this up and definitely do damage. So I figured, excuse me, I'll pick it up and take it home. Also, the second part of that is that this can be recycled, right? Because this is steel. So that's the other part of the recycling aspect of it. But also, the third aspect of this is that you see this handle, it's plastic, right? Now, it's been chipped off because it's been hanging on the side of the road for a while. And the other part of this is called microplastics. Now, plastic has become the scourge of our humanity because it's in everything we do these days. And it's in our oceans, it's in our ground, it's in our bodies. Clearly, it's in our bodies. There's more research that's coming out in the last 2 or 3 years about how there are microplastics in our body. Have no idea on a cellular level how that's going to react yet because it's too soon to tell. Probably not good. But point is, if you have items like this or cans, bottles, please take them and recycle them. It doesn't need to be on the side of the road. Because what happens, for example, how this is broken, is that through rain and snow and all that kind of thing, the little beads of plastic break off and they end up in the storm drains, end up in the sewer lines, and end up going out into rivers and streams. God forbid, end out in the oceans, and then of course the fish eat it and all that kind of thing, and they get it, and then eventually ends up in people, and it just goes on and on and on. So please, you find items like this or any kind of plastic, and please take it home and recycle it. We have a birthday today, and that is for Sally Schwartz. It's her birthday, actually January 8th. 2025. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sally. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sally, and Happy New Year. Happy birthday. So Project 142 is the sponsor to Dedication Around the Nation weekly video marketing series. You see the logo on your screen. Project 142 website is www.project142.org. Facebook is Project 142 NYC. And the event calendar tethered to the website is www.project142.org/calendar. I keep that calendar updated every day, by myself. Not only keep it updated, but I add on new information, new events like February 16th at Jenkinsons Aquarium with the hat right. That's already been added on to the Project 142 event calendar to help get the word out. Beneath the Sea has been on now for probably about 2 months. Again, for the same idea, to help get the word out for those organizations and those particular events. So Project 142 concert series was created and founded by retired minister here in New York City, Dick Leonard. And it was in 2010. Dick opened up his home. It was a small, intimate, very humble house concert series. That's how it started. And then within 3 years, it outgrew at Dick's home. And Dick hired me after watching me perform in his home 4 times over the course of 7 months, doing concerts as a Project 142 artist. So he hired me the end of 2013 to be the artistic director. Take Project 142 on to the next step, which is exactly what I did. I made it a mobile concert series here in New York City. We paid for events, paid for artists and musicians to perform, paid for their venues. And we utilized elegant venues here in New York City, such as the Domena Center on West 37th Street. When the pandemic came, April 2020, I'm like, man, we've got all of this marketing experience, all this acumen. What are we going to do with it? Because everything just came to a grinding halt. I presented Chip with the idea, the owner of PPI Recording Studio, to start this video series. We started it here April 28, 2020, and now we're almost into the completion of our 4th into 5th season. So Project 142 has helped organizations such as Gotham Whale, Jenkinsons Aquarium, now Brendano Plumbing, for example, small businesses. And it's just, I've opened it up to artists such as Maria Giorgio, who's been here, John Phillip, who's been here as an interview. Also, folks like Robert C. Ford, who has been here, poet at large here in New York City. So I'm going to take it out today with a song that I've never performed here in 4 years and change. It's on my very first CD. You're going to see the image on your screen, which is called Got a Date with Fate. That was my debut CD that was recorded back in 2003, and then I released it in 2005. So as I'm performing the song, you're going to see some photos come up, and these are from the December 30, 2024 event that we had at Malden. at Pearl Street. It was just such a beautiful event. Really, really lovely people. Very sweet, very caring. And the last photo is of my sweetheart, Billie Joe Thomas, BJT, a longtime friend who has watched every episode since we started April 28, 2020. The very thought of you, and I forget to do the little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. I'm living in a kind of daydream. I'm happy as a king, and foolish though it may seem to me, that's everything. The mere idea of you, the longing here for you. You'll never know how slow the moments go till I'm near to you. I see your face in every flower, your eyes and stars above. The very thought of you, the very thought of you, my love. Happy New Year from Chip and I. We'll see you next episode. Check all the links in the text description area. They are there for you to make it very easy to access small businesses, nonprofit organizations, and upcoming events. Chip and I say, as always, thank you, Chip, for breezing over PPI Recording Studio. We'll see you next episode. Stay well and be well and stay warm.